Cash Jones. What you gonna do, Cash? What you gonna do, man? Lines been crossed. Diggs said, man, he trying to do the most disrespectful he can. And you still ain't biting, nigga. Ain't nobody. You can see the comments now, man. Like you out here looking bad, buddy. You out here looking bad, homie. Your word holds no weight no more until you take that fade. You gotta take the fade. And it's in the, hey, you doing exactly what all the shooters out there that scared to fight doing. Some sucker shit. Well, excuse my language, man. I'm trying to work on that, yo. But look, the shooter that's scared to fight, or that could fight, but he know you can't win a fight against a certain somebody. So nah, forget that. I'm gonna whip that thing on him. I'm gonna pop that nigga. I ain't finna fight that nigga. You heard what Blue Da Vinci said? He said, "I'll pop that nigga." You know you can't fight these niggas. So, but you acting like one of these suckers out here that's scared to fight. I thought you was about that. I thought you could throw them things, man. All you talk about is prison, how you get down on Pyru. Come on, Wack. Diggs want to set an example for the niggas, man. You could have things could go up. The disrespect could be intense, but nobody got to get shot. Nobody got to get poked. Nobody's family got to get shot, beat up, or poked. Keep it between y'all and make some bread off it. Even if it ain't monetized, if y'all don't do it in a ring or wherever, the octagon. Diggs want that UFC work, man. He said, forget the gloves, you want to get in the... Yeah, that's a real fight, though. But ain't nowhere you can run, nigga. You still in the ring. But you can set the example for these niggas, man. So the disrespect, everything's intense, but y'all could settle it by throwing them hands, getting down, as you always say, right? We got to get down on Pyru. But what happened, man? I've been, your tone been kind of, done died down a little bit these past couple of weeks. Like, ain't nobody taking you. There's still some people that are, but most niggas ain't taking you serious, man. You've been exposed. You've been exposed. Like, all that barking and yapping. You gotta back it up someday. In real life, though. Not just online barking. And, not no white boys either. It's crazy how the only fights that you let go out on the internet is with the white boys. And, you knocked that one nigga out. But the last one with the two, I don't know. I don't know about that, about that fight game, man. You might need to get in that gym and tune it up a little bit. But it's just a fight, Wack. It's just a fight. And Diz willing to come down here and set it up, do it down here, man. So, man, tap in. Y'all done said what y'all had to say. Like, them lies you keep putting out to your whacking nets, they making themselves look silly. Well, they just got blind loyalty to you. And for what? Because you're a so-called gang member on Pyru? Like, it's crazy to me that how many people, grown people, man, but just the elevator don't go all the way to the top. Clearly, if they following you, if they riding for you, after all the clown, after all the Try not to cuss. After all the BS you've been doing, especially on Clubhouse to YouTube, you got people, all they post is, oh, Wack reacts to, Wack said this about, Wack said, who gives a about what Wack said? What made him the superior person or the face of anything to where his opinion or on anything matter, really? You're a manager. I could get, the business, and you probably got a lot of game and knowledge about the business, but if you were managing game, what other artists did you manage? I mean, somebody put me on game. I can't recall anybody except Blueface. And I mean, look at Blueface. He getting beat up by the Chipmunk right now. She worth more than him. And these diapers. I just don't see I don't get, man. Wack, tell me, man. Like, what's the point of all the unnecessary, all the drama and all the trying to, you keep your name on YouTube for what? What big business venture, or what do you need? All publicity is good publicity. Why you rolling with that? All the negativity, that's real. That negative energy, real. This is real life. That I'm Cash Jones in person, and I'm Wack 100 online. That's gone. You know better than that. How many people done got ran up on from what you said on the internet? The internet is real. Like, this is in real time right now. This is my first time recording for YouTube in real time. If I run into a nigga at the liquor store right now, my hair still ain't gonna be brushed. I might have a do-rag on, nigga. I need a shave. I got the gray shadow. This is real time. You the same person. Ain't no alter ego or no, man, or character, persona. That's you. That's just your way of being the real you. Online. That's you. But I just don't get it, man. But now you done met somebody that's calling your bluff. What's happening? These want to know what's happening. We all want to know what's happening. We all do, man. What's up, Wack? Everybody gonna have to get down with you. You got somebody that's pressing the line about getting down with you, man, and you quiet. How you literally was over there crying the other day about a nigga interviewing Diggs. That you know. You went as far, you called him a fake Crip just because he interviewed Diggs? This nigga crazy. This nigga crazy. And you're a gang member, but you hang around somebody that got his whole, that got how many people indicted? And they're in prison right now. That's your partner. You do business with him. We go, business is separate. No, it ain't. Business is business. If you stand on certain principles, if you stand on business as a gang member, you ain't supposed to be getting down with 6ix9ine. You ain't supposed to be taking up for Gunna. You ain't supposed to be taking up for QC, P. You ain't supposed to be a lot of your a lot of it just ain't no gangster. I don't know where they do that at. I don't get it. I don't get it. But take the fade, make some money. Y'all can walk away from it either respectfully or still not liking each other, but you got it over with and it's over with. Why you can't do that? Why you can't set an example for the people? Alright, I done bit off a little more than I thought. Hey, I might have messed up this time, but hey, let me go ahead and get up in here anyway. Throw them hands. Win, lose, or draw. You went in there like a man, handle your business. And at the end of the day, you could walk away and go home to your family, be with your family. Both of y'all could be alive because we handling it this way instead of it escalating to somebody getting stabbed or bringing any kind of weapon. You could do whatever with any kind of weapon. Shoot. You throw a phone at a nigga head too hard, you gon' hello. Why you can't be an example? But you rather be on here putting all this negative energy out into the universe. Like 6ix9ine was trolling because he's trying to sell records. He's trying to sell out concerts, venues. He's streaming. What you doing is not helping none of your artists. That's not helping the game. That's not helping Blueface sell nothing. If anything, you just look like a bad influence. You look like one of the big homies that nobody really takes serious on the block. Because it's clear that he ain't learned his lessons in life yet. So ain't nobody gonna take your advice. You damn near try to put a nigga on game or something, they'll probably walk away. Like, but I don't get it. You could set a good example right here. This is your chance to set a good example. You might get embarrassed. Your feelings already hurt, but you could redeem yourself. Win, lose, or draw. Just get in the ring, man. Get down. Get down. Cause look, the way this gonna go, either you're gonna fight publicly or privately with Diggs or somebody from up north, from NorCal, from the Bay. But it's not just the Bay, man. You know how much love the Thiz movement got around the world, especially in this country. You going against the Thiz? That ain't a good look, bro. Now, that was a bad decision. And look, how was you so goofy? So up until this happened, you was goofy enough to just take everybody word from it, everything they said. You would just pop off just because a nigga said, oh, this nigga said this about you, without even getting all the facts, without even knowing it's true. So you said from now on, nigga, unless I hear a recording, audio or video, nigga, I ain't, miss me with that. Oh, now that's how it should have been. Goofy. I mean, it's a such thing as people, some of the most intelligent people is dumb as hell when it comes to just other stuff. I mean, you could be the best at what you do, but when it comes to a lot of other stuff, like you just, like I said, the elevator don't go all the way to the top. I just don't get how. I want to know why. I just want to know why. What is it besides these diapers that you're always talking about? Well, all the negative attention is going to be profitable. I want to know why. Can you please, if you see this video, just hit me in the comments. Just tell me why. Or hit my email. I want to know why. Or if somebody else know why, then put me up on game, man. Because even if it was for some kind of monetary gain or whatever, you got something up your sleeve as far as business and this and that, man, it's not worth it. You're a role model, even right now, to the gangsters down here in SoCal. They take your word as law, your word as Bible, because you make it sound good. But see, you can't do that to the Bay niggas, man. Because you can make it sound good, but we still know it's BS. So just because you able to articulate your words and sound like you knowledgeable, and you are knowledgeable about stuff, but you just got a way you got to check game, man. You can't manipulate nobody from up north like that. That's why this is your market down in SoCal. The gang culture, the gangsters from, well, not just SoCal, you know, around the country, right? You talk about everybody. You in everybody's business. I think Dame does, they call that a chatty catty? What, a chatty patty? Chatty patty? It was a chatty patty? But then you hate for somebody to say something about you. But what you say about somebody is usually 100% fact. I mean, what somebody say about you be 100% fact. You be putting out misinformation and false information that sound good to your audience. But as soon as somebody drops some truth bombs on you, oh, it's the end of the world. What? I don't know, I'm trying to see what is it. Why are you so scared? Y'all probably like the same height. J Diggs short. Little short buff nigga. That should be a good fight, shouldn't it? You make all this stand on it. It's time for you to stand on it. But I mean, it's a positive thing. It's something positive to it. But like I said, both of y'all can set an example of how to settle differences that can't be settled verbally, physically, but without it escalating to a different level of violence. Period. Because a lot of situations, I mean, if you hadn't flew off the handle in the first place, y'all probably could have had a conversation. On Clubhouse, you won't even talk to the nigga on Clubhouse. That nigga do not need no clout from you. He don't need no clout from nobody, nigga. No, nobody from the Bay clout chase. We don't do that. I'm pretty sure, look, it's probably some niggas out there but for the most part, man, that ain't what we do. We do our own thing in our own lane. So, what you need to do, you guys tap in on Clubhouse live and talk man to man. You can't, how long you gonna keep trying to manipulate these fools down here, man? With that, how can I be ducking a man that I ain't never met before? I ain't never did no business with him. We ain't never spoke on the phone. I ain't never seen this man in person. So how can I be? Come on, man. That's the best you could come up with? That's the best you could come up with, what? Nah, I ain't never seen him in person. So how am I got a problem with somebody? I done have funk with plenty of people I ain't never seen in person. But we knew of each other, though. We never ran into each other in person. So, like, I'm upset that there's so many grown people that's so easily manipulated, bro. It's like, they can't, like, you be thinking about, just think about it. Just think about that. He said he never met him, so he can't be, they never spoke on the phone. Or did, like, what does that have to do with you avoiding him? He coming online because you online, whack. Oh no, Cash. He's coming online because you online. He trying to get fortunate and catch you while you online. And somebody, he trying to holler at you. What you running? That was hilarious. You got mad at the dude for interviewing. Like, everybody just, they gotta have blind loyalty to whack. Blind loyalty to whack. You can't interview somebody else somebody got a channel, somebody got a page. They doing content, right? So it just always got to be in your favor to roll with your narrative, with that fake narrative you're trying to put out, right? One of your folks interviewed Diggs, and killed all that fake narratives all them lies you've been putting out there. And you call them a fake Crip? Come on, man. Come on, what? Cash. He a fake Crip just because he interviewed a real one? Just because he come on, man. All the truths and stuff, everything coming out, so you might as well just set it up. Y'all should do it in private. Set it up. Make some eat off it. Shit, if you're going to take an L, you might as well make some money. If you're going to take an L, you might as well get cashed out, cash. Make some bread off that. Y'all can make some money. Y'all can make some. Y'all can run it up if y'all fight. For real. But it just ain't worth it, man. You keep demoralized, and then the thing is the lies you putting out is on like sensitive subject. You talking about people's mothers. You talking about people's deceased kids and deceased family loved ones. Putting false information out. That's where the problem is, right? He said he done been through that F your mom and that before. That wasn't nothing like that. All the lies you putting out, speaking on his name, you're tainting the name. And there's a lot of people out there that are not familiar with him. He's not somebody that's really online outside of like Instagram. He ain't on YouTube, and he just now, in this past month, this is the most he been on YouTube or anything. But it's the lies that you put, man. They got to be rectified. You're speaking on the man's name, putting dirt on the name. But now you like, well, he just clout chasing, so you ain't gonna respond because he clout chasing. He supposed to be a gangster, supposed to be a street nigga, but he run into the internet because you on the internet all day, fool. Oh, I love them people that flip everything. Always know how to flip. That's good. I mean, it's not good. You're good at it though. And you could never be in a debate with me. Not me, brother. I'm gonna make my point, and every BS point you try to, I'm gonna kill all that. You gotta come with the facts, man. It's like you know how to flip, you know how to deflect. You're the master deflector. Master deflector. But if you don't fight Diggs, somebody gonna fight you. Somebody gonna run into you and take off. And security too. Niggas not feeling what you said, man. Especially you disrespecting Diggs' mom. Disrespecting Mac Dre. You speaking on the wrong people, bro. But then you speaking on the deceit. And then you disrespected his mom and flew off the handle on the day of his son's death. That's his day where he just duck off. He's cut off from everybody. That's the day for him and his loved one, his boy. That's when you did that. So he tuned that out, and everything else came the next day. That's the wrong day, buddy. And then a few weeks later, you're going to say that he had his son killed for insurance money? Dang. It's like your lies, all you could do is make up lies, or you even went with that BS narrative that JT put out last year from Africa, because he was trying to capitalize off of the situation when Mess put up to the crest with the chop. He was trying to include himself and eat off of the attention dealing with J Diggs' name at the time. That was his way of trying to capitalize off of that, as he do with everything. But you going with a narrative from a known international snake. An international snake, man. He do bad business with everybody. He go to Atlanta. Well, he's in Alabama. I don't know about Alabama. I know for sure in Atlanta. He was out here doing this thing. He was out there doing this thing for a minute. But, I mean, everybody think that it had to do with him doing something to somebody or blah, blah, whatever. But nah. The situation was niggas was trying to rob him. Because, you know, he feed the hood. He was known for having bands on him or whatever. Niggas tried to rob him. He didn't want giving his stuff up. And that's why he got hit up. But your karma come back to you. But this is the person international snake nigga that does bad business, tell lies, and he just like you. Probably worse. Because that nigga from the Bay. So he got that mouthpiece and he could articulate and he hella smart. Just like you. Y'all should do a show together. Y'all should do a show that'd be like Cash and JT. Or I don't know what y'all would call it. The Art of Manipulation. The art of manipulation. That'd be dope, man. That'd be raw. The art of manipulation. Because that's all y'all do. Y'all know how to you make stuff sound so good, and you're knowledgeable about a lot of stuff. So people, if the dummies, until last year, I was listening to. I like it when you put niggas on some real business game. Drop some real gems about how to move, how to do this as an artist, a little different behind the scenes business stuff, knowledge like that. That's good. Why don't you do that? Being a businessman and a manager for how many years, why don't you use your platform to help the artists, help gang members to transition out of the streets into making some legitimate money for themselves or their family? But not just no chump change. Show them how to really get some bread out this shit. You don't think as many niggas would be tuning in as they do now for all the drama? You don't think they would still be locked in? He dropping gems every day. And now I got so much I want to say I had to stop sometime. I just gotta yeah, man. The whack. Yeah, you gotta get it together, brother. You gotta get it together, man. Cause you can't go at Jay Prince. You can't go at me. You can't go at nobody, nigga. Lower your tone, fool. Lower your tone before I call Diggs. You can't go off on nobody until you address Diggs in person. It's not believable. Like, shh, be quiet, little boy. And what's up with you? Like, what's up with you always being naked? It's like just like a little boy. It's like, oh, put some pants on, boy. Little naked booty, little boy. That nigga, but you probably on Clubhouse right now on the phone naked. This nigga, man. That's wild. I don't know. I don't know. That's wild, though. I don't get it. I guess if you comfortable with your, hey, it ain't for me. It sound hella weird and funny though. That's hilarious. But what you gonna do, man? We're waiting. Diggs say he found a venue, a date. He's just ready for you to tap in, man. You can talk to that man to man. Talk on the phone. Let the people hear a conversation. And don't try to put on no show and be screaming at the top of your lungs. Diggs, you ain't gonna get a lot of that from nobody from up north. Of course, just everybody, people from everywhere is gonna have that. Be able to get. that emotion and passion, it'll make them raise their voice and y'all get to yelling and barking. But everybody ain't like that. Diggs want to have a conversation, talk to you man to man, so y'all can line it up. And like I said, it doesn't have to be public. It could be in private. If you don't want everybody to see what the results or what happened or whatever, do it in private. Just do it in private. The Diggs gonna need that favor, man. And a whole lot of people, I'm telling you right now, a whole lot of people from up north, especially up north, man, is very upset. Hold on. A lot of people from up north are very upset. So if Diggs don't catch up with you, somebody else will. And Diggs just want to throw hands, man. Old school. What should it been? That should have been just off top. Yep, right, yep, line it up. Y'all both OGs. And then I don't give, you keep bringing up the nigga age. Like, age matters. Because you scared to get beat up by somebody a little older than you? That's what it is. Diggs 50, what? I don't even know his age. If he 50, he 50. Or if he in his late 40s, I don't know. That nigga in shape. That nigga don't carry himself like what? Because you 50 years old, you gotta be what? Old, frail, and dusty? Oh, this nigga turned 50. I can't fight him no more. I ain't finna fight no 50-year-old. Come on, like every reason and excuse and everything just don't. We ain't having none of that. We ain't hearing none of that, man. I'm surprised that so many people, but I guess, when you ride for somebody, right or wrong, and get to a point to where you just, everything they say just makes sense. You don't even want to, you're not going to dissect it or use your own discernment to, this nigga tripping. You just, everything they say is, yep. That's trash. That's trash. I'm sorry. That's trash to me. And you trash for manipulating them people that way. You use your platform, you could go crazy and start a new trend of just like earn your leisure, $1 million worth of game. And I'm not sure because I really don't follow you like that. I don't follow you. We see what's posted by Hip Hop Verified, Clubhouse Shenanigans, The Answer, Clubhouse TV. Everybody that posts everything that you say, like we give a who cares about your opinion anymore? Or like, why was your opinion only to people down here? To gang members, your opinion mattered. And you can see them, man. Hey, them views. I know you see them comments. I know you see all them comments. Ain't nobody taking you. Niggas ain't taking. Only people that's taking you serious is people that live down in SoCal, probably. Niggas in New York, from the South, up north. Ain't nobody taking you serious. Even if you take the fight, get it in. And hop back on Clubhouse and still be putting all this energy, all this drama and negativity, trying to fight everybody, you still look like a clown. We ain't gonna take nothing you say serious. Like, you're a gang member. Sorry, I keep making this thing fall, man. Ex-gang member or you a gang member? Pacoima Pyru? What? Because most gang who would be okay with how you get down online? And then always be the first one to try to call somebody out, talking about you supposed to be a street nigga, but you on the internet. Nigga, you live on the internet. Literally, you live on the internet. You got people, hey, and I ain't knocking nobody hustle. Hey, if it work, it work. Hey, I'm only covering this because it's do with a nigga from the Bay. I only covered the situation between CML and you and Zoe, or whatever, because Zoe and CML, they from up north, nigga. From the Bay, from the Sac. I can't, just for me, I'm not basing my page just on industry drama, everything. This happened, or gossip and all of this crap every day. And it's hard, it's even hard for us to even do any other content because nobody want to see nothing but the drama. And there's so many people, so many channels, there's a lot of competition. But, like, you could flip it. You could flip it and start a trend, man. I don't know what you do with 100 ENT or whatever. You might give out, you know, some legitimate business knowledge or life lessons or whatever. I don't know. I ain't tapped into that. But if you're not, you could flip the whole situation and start putting out the positive energy, actually doing something not productive. I can't take it away. Y'all know what I'm talking about. For the community. Like, you see how crazy this world is? Why do we need our own people going at our own people all the time? We so disrespectful and just so, we get so manny with each other. We got the whole world is against us. We can't do nothing nowhere. Everywhere hate us because of with the news media, with the mainstream media, the narrative that they putting out to the world for all these decades. Everybody's prejudiced and racist against us. Everybody, even the other brown people. And look, for our monetary gain, we're going to add to the negative narrative. We're going to put as much negative energy into the universe as possible. Every day. Like, you say what the Bible say, the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. And that could be categorized into a little different stuff, right? Greed. Everybody want a little bit more. So, and be willing to do whatever to whoever to get that little bit more. Or, well, they're just gonna put some more money in my pocket. You don't care at what cost. You don't care how you look. You don't care how you make your family look. You don't care how you making gang members look. I just don't. Even if it was for a business venture, you trying to keep your name relevant. There's so many other ways to keep your name. Just interviewing, doing a media run for whatever it is. Since when that ain't never worked? Use your channel to talk business, to put people just knowledge. I hate seeing the gang members, and that's who gets the most attention. The gang members get all the attention. The ex-gang members or the prison channel, the prison stories. That's out, man. Because everybody's glorifying majority of the channels, not all of them. I know Big Herc from SAC. His channel talking about the prison life and all that stuff. He got a positive message though. He want people to stay away from that. So the people he interviewed, I think from the ones I caught is, you know, former, ex-convicts or whatever, but they've, changed. They transitioned when they got home and did something better, positive with their life. A lot of them really doing their thing, going up, and they're not glorifying prison life. They're not glorifying the gang life. You could tell, look like OG Percy. He be sounding so excited telling them stories, like he still wish he was there. Glorifying all the BS that come with that. Like we have the whole world against, especially in this country. People feel they could do whatever they want to us, and with no consequences. And they can't get away with a lot of. As black, we not black. I'm brown. My shirt is black. So we gotta stop calling ourselves black too. We gotta put our community, our people up on game about the history and why we should carry ourselves with a certain confidence and pride. That's what we need to get back to. I hate when someone's, I'm categorized as black. Like, I got a beautiful shade of brown. That's an insult to call me black. But as African American man, or whatever you want to call us, we should be doing all we can, especially right now. Especially with all the gun violence and these mass shootings, and now it's every race. You hear about a mass shooting at a school or a mall damn near every day now. And it could be anybody now. It's not just the white folks. We got everything against us, and we don't do nothing but work against ourselves too. We put in all the negative energy for some bread. That's why we can't win in this country. Because they know all they got to do is have us at odds with each other, make things difficult. We're going to spend all our money to make ourselves...
I'm the one that sent that in to you, so we're locked in. I'm glad that you said that.
My bad, that was a YouTube video I was watching. Oh yeah, y'all tap into the Boxing Voice, Showbiz the Dope in the morning. My boy Blue Blood Sports TV, Champside, Boxing Eagle, Lil Blood TV. This podcast, this ain't sports, but Lil Blood TV. Who else got a dope podcast? Lewis Belt, rest in peace Teddy Ray, but Cali Kickback. Who else got something, man? There's a couple other ones, man. I'm gonna make a video about it later. But a lot of dope content coming out the Bay and from NorCal, man. I'm really excited about that. I'm happy. So that's enough about the situation, man. Wack, look, we want answers. You're gonna have to get it in, but I'm gonna talk about some other stuff, man. I called this like about 2-3 years ago. Was it a 2020? I think it was a 2020, right when COVID hit. I was seeing a lot of progress and a lot of more artists doing their thing, blowing up, and a lot more Bay influence in the industry. Not just artists, but I'm talking about production, videography. A lot of people locked in behind the scenes, and I was like, I just seen just a combination of everybody. I was like, dang. I was like, I got a feeling the Bay, NorCal, but specifically the Bay, but the whole NorCal going crazy. I'll give credit to the whole North, but I'm speaking specifically Bay. I seen it, I caught it, I was like, man, I want to be a part of that. And right now, it's like the Bay is going crazy. The Bay going up. The Bay is going up. There's a lot of people, very influential people behind the scenes of a lot of around the country working with, TV networks, production studios, movies, management, A&Ring. We really tapped in. I love it. I love the Bay. We got so much talent. It was just underrated for so long, man. We didn't never get we still can't get past a certain as far as the artists. For not some of them have, but as far as to be going crazy, like how niggas from Houston or from everybody, it'd be hella artists going crazy at the same time, going mainstream. ATL, mainstream, hella artists, back to back to back. Everybody go mainstream and be lit from that point on, unless they fall off. But the Bay seemed to, we G-Eazy, Kehlani, Kamaya, Simba. We love Simba to death, man. That boy go crazy. Rex Life Raj, but Rex Life he's not mainstream. I'm talking about mainstream people that everybody know their names. I Am Sue, and I would say he's borderline. He's 42 short. That's just a given. But I might be missing somebody. Y'all forgive me. Can't remember everybody all the time. But look, I didn't fill up two hands. We talking about mainstream. What is it? I don't know what it is. We got so much talent. The Bay Area sound is a mixture of is a gumbo pot of different sounds. But it's not just one sound. I think back in the day, that's what kind of hindered the people from reaching a certain level. It's just because we make that mob music, and it didn't translate to a lot of some other markets. It did to a lot of markets. That's why a lot of the artists didn't need to go mainstream, because they could make hundreds of racks independent every year, just doing shows from the Midwest to the West. Don't even have to go to the East Coast or the South. Just the Midwest to the West, the whole West Coast and the Midwest. You can make hundreds of thousands a year. And I'm talking about doing shows. That's not even off top on your streaming, none of the physical copies, none of that. The Bay has a huge market. I can't wait till a lot of the newer artists they'll start tapping into Sweden, Amsterdam, going to Germany, going overseas, and giving the people what they want. Back in the day when it was Jack, Huss, Yuck, the mob figures, Yuck, and a lot of the I don't think Dre made it overseas. I don't know. They might have. I think he got took out before they went. But he might have. I don't know. They didn't put everything on camera. But when the independent artists tap into them overseas markets and get them overseas money, man, these niggas gonna be out here. Niggas definitely not gonna want to go mainstream. Nigga ain't gonna need no deal. Niggas ain't gonna need no deal for nothing. That's not even gonna be an option no more. It's like, nigga, got sold out shows overseas. Nigga, I'm international. But I love right now. NorCal, the Bay is going crazy, man. Shout out to everybody doing their thing. All the podcasts is going crazy. Shout out to all the. I like seeing everybody. I like seeing people's growth, man. I congratulate people, man. I ain't got to hate. I don't got an ounce of hate in my body. But I'm gonna call stuff for what it is. We online. We could talk about whoever you want. I could give my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, It's gotta have a message, man. Like I just went from that to talking positive about, what everybody doing and the progression. I love when I see channels. I've seen a lot of channels from when they was not even monetized to getting monetized, and I'm like, you see the progression from a year or from the beginning stages to where they at a year later, 2 years later, and you're like, dang, going up, man. So yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this, I'm gonna try to keep the positive, man. That's what my mind is. I'm not a negative person. So as much knowledge and game as I could give to people, or just because my life was like a movie. I got so many stories I could tell about stuff. Some of it is entertaining because it was lit. Like, we was wild. We was wild. And even just dealing with the women, them ladies, like, I got a whole lot of content for y'all, man. I haven't even reacted to none of the videos that I have in my list to react to. I got about 800 something videos. I said I wanted enough to react to like two or three videos a day, and I still ain't reacted to none of them. I'm just doing present topics, what's trending, not everything, but y'all see what it is. This is my first time recording. I'm just, I'm getting my feet wet, but I think I could get used to this. I got to get this set up a little better. I'm bouncing around, but be on the lookout for a whole lot more lives. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna do a lot more visuals, man. My thing was like this, and maybe I could help somebody else climb out of that BS I was in, man. I'm 36. I got a colon problem. My colon is swollen. And it gets flared up real bad. I gained a lot of weight. The weight gain made me self-conscious. I'm used to being, kind of cut, fit, flat stomach, but full, not skinny, but, the weight gain, the insomnia, lack of sleep, the bags I get under my eyes. My facial hair turned white in 2021, and yeah, it's like the older you get, the faster it grow back. I'm like, why is grow back faster when it changed color? It ain't black no more. I literally got to shave every day. I shaved yesterday morning. It looked like my neck and my chin was like my cheeks up here, literally. But I didn't want to record. I don't take a lot of pictures and stuff because I was self-conscious. Look, I was going to put my do-rag on. I was like, nope, I'm not brushing my hair today. And you can see where it's thinning at. I was self-conscious about all that. And that's why I ain't recorded no videos for YouTube. This is my first one of me. You people seeing Ronnie T, man, on a mission eating tea, Thomas Jules, for the first time. You know what I mean? If that's what's holding you up, excuse me. If that's holding you up for making content, fellas, ladies, don't. So what? Just do it. Just go for it. Just go for it. Because I'm gonna tell you like this. I done seen, while just talking about seeing channels blow up. How many channels you gonna see start from where you at and end up going crazy because of the consistency? They posting every day, throughout the day, and build a legitimate following. How many channels you gonna see build their following, and you're one of the people that support their channels, but you ain't doing nothing for you? because you self-conscious about your belly or the neck or how your hair look or that you look tired. So what? I just had to tell myself, man, so what? You gotta show your face, especially with this internet. You know, people ain't gonna take you completely serious if you don't show your face, man. So don't let, just something we fighting within ourselves on a personal level hinder your progress or get in the way of you running, doing your thing. Don't let that be the reason, man. Just do it. So what? I bet you my camera, I don't know how to, I don't know, this is my first time recording like this, but I don't know if I could do some filters or something. I was like, my skin I look cool. The bags don't even look that bad under my eyes. I slept cool last night, but I'm like, whatever. But if it's that serious, they got filters and stuff on there that you could use to feel better about yourself. For the, tune yourself up a little bit. But, yeah, man. I'm going to end it right here, man. I feel good. Got this first one out the way. The next one we talking about, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while, too. Adam, No Jumper, and 1090J. Everybody that supported them is y'all fault, too. Y'all let them fools in. Y'all let them eat off our culture. And they ain't do nothing but they try to bring niggas down and they snakish. But we're going to talk about that in the next video. I'm gone.